Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. Just going to do a quick review of the install of this Remark quad tip exhaust that's on the 2022 Corolla Hatchback. It's a pretty expensive exhaust, but the workmanship and quality is top notch. The sound is great. It's a 6-speed manual car, and maybe we can do some in-car audio and try to let you get a feel of what it sounds like. Let's flip this thing around, take a look at what we got going on. All right guys, so here we are at the back of the car. You can see I just modified the rear valence here so to use what I have instead of buying a diffuser. A lot of people get an aftermarket diffuser, carbon fiber, black, whatever, paint the same color as the car, and it looks really nice, kind of expensive, so I wanted to work with what I got. I still think it looks good. I was thinking about adding some trim in here, but I think it looks really good the way it is. Fits nice, sounds really good. You can see the quad tips give it a little bit of an aggressive look. Nice size diameter. I mean, what we'll do is we'll throw this thing up on the lift and let you take a look at the install, and some of the TIG welding and stuff is just amazing on this exhaust here. First thing I do, I think I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and just let you get a taste for the sound here, just sitting here idling. And after we do that, we'll throw it on the lift and let you get a look at it. All right, let's fire this thing up. All right guys, so there you go. That was just a quick start up and idle. You can tell the car's a little bit cold, so that's why I let it run for a little extra so that it can go ahead and idle down, and you can kind of hear that tone a little bit. Let's throw it on a lift, take a look underneath this thing, how to install it, and some of the craftsmanship. All right, let's throw it up there. All right guys, so here we go. We're gonna go up underneath this thing. You can kind of see what it looks like. I mean, look at these welds. They're beautiful. This thing's insane. Now, this exhaust, if you were to buy it brand new, which I did not, I bought it secondhand, is about $1,000. And I paid like 400 bucks for this. So, a guy had it on his car for a little while, traded the car in for something else, didn't need it anymore, and I got a deal. So it's a direct bolt-on. Now I'll show you these bushings here in a minute. So you can reuse, you know, your donut gasket. If you buy it new, it'll come with a gasket. I bought myself new gaskets just in case. So here's the deal. You got 2 bolts here, your hangers, which I'll tell you about these in a second. It just comes straight back, uses the factory locations. Another hanger here. Another 2 bolts and a flange seal there. And then you got one more there on this side, and then one more here on this side. Real easy install. I mean, it is so easy to put on. Now, the reason I have 2 on here. All right, I bought these polyurethane style, these harder rubber ones to put on, okay? Because originally I just put the factory ones back on. This car, or this exhaust, just rattled around, bounced all over the place, didn't like it. So took those off, put these on from Amazon. They were cheap. put those on, and then I was getting a vibration in the car when it was under load. It would just kind of, when it hit a load, it would just start vibrating and kind of resonate and make a noise. I just didn't care for it. So I came back with the idea to put both on, and that's what I did. This is the factory, and this is the one I bought, and it's perfect. So this kind of dampens that vibration, but this stiffens it up enough so that the exhaust doesn't bounce all over the place whenever it's sitting there just idling. That's what I did. Now, to do the trim out, trimmed all this out. I'll show you those pieces and kind of what I did for that. All right, guys, here's what I trimmed out. So you can see this is part of the bumper cover itself. I did not remove the whole cover. I'll show you what I removed, but I just trimmed these out. You can see this is where this was. It was installed right here. So took these off. These popped off. Cut this piece out. Same over here. Trimmed it out just like that. There's that piece. This is what I used. It's an air body saw. Basically like a mini Sawzall. Worked really good. You can use a handsaw or whatever you can find. It's just what I use. I had it, so why not use it? Worked really well. And then to take and get in there, so you don't remove the whole bumper cover, but do remove this piece here. Okay, so that's real easy to take off. Kind of give you a quick idea here. Flip around. You just got these little clips here. A little pop this down. The clips pop out. A few of those. Pull those out. A couple little Phillips head screws. Pull that piece off. That way you can get it on the ground. Start working on it, trimming it out, and comes out pretty nice. I mean, I guess you could add some rubber trim in here. I did not. I still think it looks good, and that's what I'm going to run with. So that's it. So how about we get in the car and run this thing a little bit and let you kind of get a feel for it in the cabin, what it sounds like. All right, guys, so we're in the car. I'm going to fire this thing up. I put you kind of centrally in the car, in the cabin here, so that maybe you can hear the startup tones and things, and as we shift through the gears. Now, this is my daily driver. So originally at heart, I'm a hot rod guy. Got a few hot rods. This is my daily driver. So I want the exhaust. I want to be able to hear the exhaust, but I don't want it resonating or just being getting that deaf tone, I guess, inside the cabin while we're riding along, especially when the kids are in here and the wife. So this exhaust does really well with that. It has a nice tone. It's deep, especially for a 4-cylinder. And as you get at cruise, you'll notice it drops down. The tone, whoa, and it'll just drop down to where you can barely hear it. But when you want to hear it, you can hear it. So at fire up, we'll go ahead and start this thing up, and you should be able to hear it. Let's get a little quick. I'm not sure if you can catch that on the camera or not. It just has a nice tone to it. All right, here we go. Not sure if you can, oh boy. All right, sorry about that, guys. A little too much torque, I guess. Yeah, right. So, let's try it again and see if you can hear this thing. Let me shut this air off, give you a little less noise, a little more exhaust note, huh? How about it? Let's try her. Got a little bit of drone when you're just under load. As soon as you start coming up on cruise, we'll let out of it and you'll hear it drop down, and then it just smooth. But if you get into it a little bit, You can hear it kind of pick up. Get off. Get in it. I'm not sure if it's picking it up or not. Slow down here and we'll do a little bit more of a rip. Now it's my daily driver, guys. I know everybody wants to see you beat the snot out of your car because it's not yours. I get it. I like the same things. But let's give her just a little rip here and see if the phone holds where it is. Alright, see? Not too bad. You can hear it. It's not overbearing. Outside the car, though, sounds... You can hear pretty good. I mean, it's not going to wake up your neighbors, I don't think, or anything like that. It depends where you live. Where I live, don't have to worry about that. But overall, the craftsmanship and the overall install, just everything is top notch on this exhaust. It's ridiculous. It sounds good. They engineered it really well. I don't know. I hope this review helps some of you out. And anyway, like and subscribe if you like this or you want to see more of it. And see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.